This story is almost 68 years old. It did not happen somewhere outside the universe, but very close to us, in Philadelphia, USA. From the moment when the police opened this case in 1957, to this day, the investigation has not stopped, and the American police believe that it is a matter of honor for every law enforcement officer to solve this crime. The criminal act was so cruel. One day, one of the students walking along the road did not turn off a little. In the bushes, he saw a terrible picture. In a half-open box lying on the ground, there was a large doll. This interested the teenager, and he decided to open the box completely. What kind of shock awaited the student? The box contained the body of a small child, 4 or 7 years old, as the expert would later determine. Just as it was impossible to determine the exact date of the boy's death, it was also impossible to determine his exact age. Experts believed that the child was poorly fed, and because of this, his skeleton was underdeveloped. So it's unclear how old the baby was. However, the appearance of the boy raised a lot of questions from the police. If a child was poorly fed, then, frankly, he grew up in a low-income family or a family that did not take care of him. But the baby looked as if his appearance had undergone a major upgrade, perhaps even a motor upgrade. A good haircut, trimmed nails on all 4 limbs, a clean body and face, well dressed. Upon detailed examination of the body, experts found multiple scars and signs of a beating. They were the cause of death. Multiple police forces were deployed to search for the child's killer. The police methodically went house by house in the area closest to the terrible find. The authorities were most interested in families with children, foster parents, or their own, who may have come to visit. None of the children surveyed had ever lost a child. Neighbors of houses with children also did not report missing children. After the police made their rounds, the whole of America already knew about what had happened. The police began receiving calls from different parts of the country. People reported that they remembered this boy. Someone said that he cut the hair of a child who was brought by his parents. Others said they had seen the whole family with the boy at the mall or amusement park. But when checking the signals, they all turned out to be fiction. One message nevertheless greatly interested law enforcement officers. The witness, a man from the barber shop, claimed that he had cut the boy's hair, who was accompanied by a tall man with blonde hair, who said that they had a family with 6 children. The police found the family, searched everything, but nothing of the information provided by the barber shop was revealed. The local coroner was particularly suspicious of one family. They had many adopted children. The police thoroughly and repeatedly searched the house, the basement and the area adjacent to the house. Surveys of children were conducted. But nothing was ever found. The child has not disappeared anywhere, no one is looking for him. Neither parents, nor relatives, nor neighbors, nor special institutions for the temporary stay of children left without parental care, did not lose children who looked like a boy. The police did not close the case, it touched the public so much. What's the big secret with this baby? No one knows where he came from or where he lived, or who did this to him. For decades, the case went on. The police returned to the events of the past in order to establish at least some details of what had happened. 30 years later, a witness appeared. Past events. A woman unknown to anyone before came to the police on her own. She claimed that their family had 2 children and a mother. The woman's son and daughter lived in a house near the place where the body was found. The woman was suffering from alcoholism, and one day she was very angry at her little son for something. She beat him until he expired. Then the mother involved her daughter in packing the child in a box and delivering the body to the bushes. Many details of the case coincided with the truth, but the case had been going on for 30 years. During this time, a lot of details have gone into the media. No matter how much the police and the public wanted to give these statements a go, nothing came of it. The witness was mentally ill and told this story over and over to her therapist. No matter what has happened over the past 68 years, the US police do not close the case. Everyone wants to know the truth and wants to know how it could happen that someone beat a boy to death, put him like a doll in a box and threw him into the bushes as an unnecessary thing. At least this child had a mother, and how is it possible that she wasn't looking for her child? However, there is now hope that the police may be able to recover at least the child's name. Back in 1967, no one even imagined such an investigative tool as DNA. Now modern research methods serve a just cause and help solve thousands of crimes. Therefore, as early as 2021, the police announced that the investigation was not stopping. Perhaps, with new methods of solving crimes, the world will learn the truth about the unfortunate baby in this decade. Be healthy and happy. Olivia hugged you.